Okay, hey y'all, we are back at home. It is another day. It's the next morning. I didn't come back last night. I came home. Oh, she was tired because it was so hot. And that whole Hobby Lobby thing kind of got to me. I talked to you about it in the car, but I don't think I'm going to put that in there. I think I'm going to tell you about it now because it was really kind of flustered. So I don't think I came across and accurately described what happened in there. So I'll tell you that in a second. I came home, I stopped, I got stuff to make dinner. I made dinner, I liked it. Nick didn't really care for it, but it was just lemon, garlic, parm, and lemon chicken orzo with some sun-dried tomatoes and some spinach in it and a little half and half and Parmesan cheese. It was so good. That's what I'm about to have for lunch. I'm going to heat me up some more. So what I have is I just have just a couple of things, y'all, to share with y'all. So instead of sitting in my car all the time, I thought I'd come back. I've showed y'all these curtains. We went curtain hunting. And so I like right now how they blend into the wall, right? Is it the forever curtains that I want? No. I do want some print curtains, drapes. And I want them here. I want them in the kitchen. I want one made to go over the French door, and I want another set to go over my laundry room. A door there is just really inconvenient. And there's no place for a pocket door there, so it would have to be those bifold. Yeah, don't want those. So I'm gonna have to probably get my mom to help me and make those myself, get her to help me make them. I know that there's not a lot to making curtains. And I kind of know what I want. I want a really pretty print. Like, what is it? What's the word? Chinoiserie? Is that the word? I don't know. So I think I told y'all. Think Nancy Meyers. I even like the polo, the Ralph Lauren aesthetic. The one that I like the most, I think I told y'all this in another clip, was the main character aesthetic, and maybe a little bit of like grandma cottagecore. So just a little eclecticness, but that kind of thing. But if y'all have y'all noticed anything different? I know we haven't been home in a while. We have been in my car because I am always in my car. Y'all notice anything different? We talked about the curtain, right? Did y'all notice? It's not burgundy. I get rid of my burgundy couch. I am buying new living room furniture. I have told y'all I wanted to buy new living room furniture. So I bought the couch. I actually was going to buy the love seat, but it wasn't in stock. But the couch was. So I got the couch. I absolutely love it. I'm going to do a whole separate video because I'm going back to buy the love seat. I'm buying them separately, just to, manage my budget better. So, so you don't have to buy everything all at once. So I didn't buy it as a set. I'm buying each piece separate that fits within my budget. It is faux leather, and I love that for me with the dogs and Nick and the grandkids. Nick actually opened a soda can yesterday and it exploded and went all over the couch. Had that been my leather couch, I would have been freaking out. But I looked up the instructions. It said blot it. It said get, a warm cloth with a little bit of dish soap and rub over it. There's no stain. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. So I love that. And I love this color. It's not quite coming across. It's kind of a cognac color. So I've got to determine what colors. So I was thinking a blue, like a pale blue, or even a denim blue, or something would really pop off of this brown with the other colors I have going on. But I haven't decided. A print, I would love a really pretty print on here. My mom goes, I have a habit of sticking within neutrals, like all neutral colors. She's like, don't stick with all the same color pillows. Because I do. I have some light brown, like velvet pillows. She's like, you need new pillows. So pillow hunting is what we're going to have to go for. But okay, before I show you just a couple of things, let me tell you about Hobby Lobby, because I know I showed you a little bit of footage in Hobby Lobby. We went in there looking for things and found a couple of things, was on the fence about a couple of things, but I walked into the store, went straight to the florals, And then I never go to the florals and go down that side. I typically start on the other side and make my way around to florals last. But because I was wanting some hydrangeas or something to put in something here I'm going to show you in a minute, I'm like, let me see what else. So, I'm going to show you what I was wearing. I was wearing something very similar, just a big t-shirt, and I was wearing some yoga pants that just went down right below the knee, the cargo yoga pants, right? Because I was going to go work out. And I always buy my tops super big, like way big, because I want them to, especially workout tops, anything I'm going to wear, I want them to come down and cover my bum. And I'm just, I'm a typical Saturday, look, yoga pants, a big t-shirt, tennis shoes, nothing, okay? So I'm further down in the home decor stuff, and there's a lady, and her daughter. They're a little younger than me. Her daughter looks to be maybe about 7 or 8. And we're on the same aisle. We're kind of going up and down the same aisles, right? She's down one end of the aisle, I'm down the other end of the aisle. We're not in each other's way, nothing like that. And I'm down at the end of the aisle where the other aisle goes a long ways like this. And so this man walks up and he goes, "There you are, I've been looking for you." I thought he's talking to the lady and her daughter, so I ignore him. And so then he walks past and he gets directly in my line of vision. He goes, "You." He goes, "I've been looking for you." Okay, this whole transaction that happens, I say not one word. Okay? Not a peep. I say not one word. Because I'm kind of taken back, and I'm like, who? Maybe he thinks I'm somebody he knows. I mean, how all these things like rush through your head, like a Rolodex. It's like, and so I'm just like, so, and he's like, "I seen you walking up there," and then it starts, "I seen you walking up there, and I was trying to figure out where you went," and then he makes a comment about my size, about my curves, about how God has blessed me, and makes a couple of guttural noises. Yeah. I'm already, not comfortable with my size. You guys know that. I've been on a weight loss journey. I lose some, I gain it back. I lose some, I gain it back. I go to the gym and work out to lose weight and to stay healthy. And I have been skinny longer than I've been overweight, if that makes any sense. I was always a small person, right? So since I've gotten older and the menopause has hit, that I gained the weight, that I can't seem to get it off and keep it off. So I'm very self-conscious, one. So I don't like that. And so I just was stunned. I said nothing. Eventually he walked off, right? Because I was looking at him, and then he starts being disgusting. And I glanced off, and I just kind of turned my body away, and he walked off. So I'm going to go around and go up the next aisle. I go, and there he is. So I turn around, and I go back up my aisle. The mom and the daughter, as soon as he started talking, she took off. Okay, personally, if it had been me, I would have stuck around, and if it seemed inappropriate, I would have made sure that the woman on the same aisle as me was okay. She took off. She felt uncomfortable. She took off. I started following her. I'm like, maybe I can follow her, make it appear we're together, that I'm not here alone, and he'll leave me alone. She took off and she left. She just completely left the store. That was all she needed. I'm really, just don't quite know how to take that, right? It left me very uncomfortable, very self-conscious. I found it disgusting. I'm now pulling my shirt, making sure it's all the way down, covering everything. I'm wearing black yoga pants. They're not see-through, okay? And a big, huge t-shirt, right? I'm very self-conscious now. I'm very self-conscious. I'm uncomfortable. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to a different part of the store. Am I making too big of a deal of it? Am I not? I don't know. So I go completely to the opposite side of the store. And so I'm just trying to calm down. I'm trying to make sense of this. Do I need to make a big deal out of this? Do I not? And while I'm there, I'm looking at the artwork, because that's the other thing I came in there to look at was artwork, because I'm trying to fill this blank I go down about 4 different aisles, not in concession of each other, in succession of each other. You know what I'm trying to say. I go down this aisle, I drive over here, I go down that aisle, I go over here, I go down this aisle. I didn't stay in a pattern of going up and down every aisle. I'm like, let me look here, oh, let me go look at that, let me go look over here. There's a different man now. Neither one of these men had anything with them. They didn't have a buggy, they didn't have anything. There's a different man now. Same kind of build as the man that just said the stuff to me. When I'm on an aisle, he comes down an aisle, he walks behind me, he says, excuse me. And this one doesn't look me straight in the face like the other one did. This one, I go to look up at him and he looks down, excuse me. Okay, I don't think nothing of it at first. I finish looking down this aisle, I go over to another aisle, different section, and he comes on that aisle. After I'm already on the aisle, same thing, walks behind me, excuse me. He did it 4 times. Now, I'm like, there's that, I'm uncomfortable. I can't be here. I'm looking around now. I get over to that corner where I show y'all the little flowers. And I just leave. I leave the basket there. I leave the stuff in it. I had flowers. I had some hooks. I was going to get some hooks for next room so that he could like hang his clothes out, and hang on these hooks. I just left everything. I was like, I'm sure if you didn't know what was going on and you worked there, you were probably thinking like, she's trying to steal something, because I'm steadily like looking everywhere. I'm looking. I'm trying to see if I can spot either one of these men if I see them. I didn't see them. I get up to the register. I look at the people checking out. I didn't see them checking out. There's a man, the manager looking dude that's standing right at the door that said thank you. And I'm like, okay, he's right here. I'm going to go out to you always know there's that little area out front. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to look and see if I see him out here, outside the store, anywhere, around. If I do, I'm going to come back and ask this man to watch me go to my car. But I didn't see him, so I left. So I get in my car and I start trying to tell y'all what happened, and it really bothered me. Like I said, I don't know if it was a big deal. I don't know if it wasn't a big deal. I just know it was inappropriate and it made me uncomfortable. So that was my Hobby Lobby ordeal. I didn't buy the flowers. I never go to that I rarely go to that location. I like the one it's in Plano. It's right by the Costco. That's right off of D&T. If you're in the area, right off of D&T and is it like Park and D&T? There's a Costco right there. There's a Hobby Lobby right there. I love that Hobby Lobby. It's like Hobby Lobby, Petco, and Home Depot. Over there by the Willow Bend Mall that they're going to tear down and turn into a sports complex or something. So, okay, there was that. Okay, so now we're going to move on from that. We're going to get out of that mode. I came home. I called my mom. She's like, oh my God! And so, anyway. All right, so now we're going to get to the stuff. Okay, a couple of things that I went out shopping for. Okay, so I stopped by the thrift store Thursday night. And because I don't work on Fridays, I'm like, I'll just pop in because we have a Goodwill in our area. It's fairly new. And sometimes I see stuff, sometimes I don't. The love-hate relationship with Goodwill. Sometimes things are priced great, sometimes it's ridiculousness. I found 2 things. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this one and why I got it here in just a second, but I have to show it to you. Look at this. It is a little pot, like a teapot, and it is, hold on, Thor's bringing me his toy. I've got the washer and dryer going, the dogs want to play. Okay, so look at him. There's nothing wrong with him. There's no chips, nicks, cracks, nothing. Okay, so I'm going to put up, I did a Google search. I got him for, Thor's knocking stuff off my table. I got him for $6.99. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? The lady goes, oh, that'd be really cute to use and water your plants with it. I just have it sitting out just as decor. When I was, if you don't know, I have heart failure. I was diagnosed right after Nick was born. Well, it took a while after Nick was born. He was born in April, wasn't diagnosed till June. I had what's called postpartum cardiac myopathy. I had a very difficult pregnancy with him, and after it resulted in heart failure. Still have it today. During that time of before I was diagnosed, right after I was diagnosed, I had a very difficult time sleeping, and I was very stressed out, highly stressed out. Anyway, long story short, I couldn't lay down to sleep, and I basically had to wait until my body just would shut down to sleep. So while everybody else in the house is asleep, I would sit in our office area at the desktop computer, and I would pull up the San Diego Zoo, and I would watch the panda live cams. And since California is a couple hours behind us, and the way that their exhibit was set up, you could watch the live cams and be able to see them and see what was going on, like way late, you know. And so I would do that. I would sit and I would watch the pandas, and that just relaxed me, right? Because they're just so cute. The fact that, you know, they're such a silly animal, and they have no thought process of protecting themselves, but they're just so cute, and they look so sweet and cuddly. And I would sit and watch the pandas, and it would just seem to relax me and calm me down. So, and when my oldest son was in the military, he was stationed in San Diego. When we got to go up there, we actually went to the San Diego Zoo and got to see them. So they have a special place in my heart. So this, I don't have anything, and saying that, I don't have anything panda related, and I just thought this was so sweet. Now I looked it up, and I'll put the picture over here. This is a vintage Fitz and Floyd, and it's selling online for $90. I've seen one for $65, one for $90 something, whatever this one says. There's a couple variations, but the ones I've seen look exactly like this. So I thought that's super cute. So I had to get him. So he has a special little place in my heart. So I just have him out just on display right now. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to keep his permanent home, but I've got him in the little cubby hole under the TV right now because I have some other black and white things in there. So it kind of fits, but I think he's cute. So let me know what you think. Okay, and then the other thing that I bought that day was what I was looking for my florals for, and it's this. How cool is this? This is brand new. I know it was brand new because it still had like the plastic tag, but the price part, you know, the tag part was pulled off, but the plastic thing was still there. There's no, I don't know where it's from, but it looks brand new, like it's never been used. I love this. You know, I think it's going, you know, the aesthetic in this room, and the Nancy Meyers thing that I see is just containers with lots of hydrangeas. They're like white and blue, and I was on the hydrangea hunt and I didn't find a bunch of any, so they're kind of sold out for the season. So I think I'm gonna have to go online and buy some. I want the real touch ones. I want the really nice ones. I don't want just a couple. I want it like full, right? So I'm gonna be on the hunt for that. But I got this was $7.99. I thought that was a really good deal for that. So those are my two thrifted finds. I think I may have showed you some thrifted like tops earlier in this video. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so I told you I stopped into Five Below. Well, before then, let me show you a couple things. So I went to, I'm just going to show you two things. I went to Dee Dee's one day during the week. So Dee Dee's discount, if you don't haven't been, it's like Ross. It's very affordable. I think Ross actually owns the store. But I picked up two shirts, and I picked up the yoga pants I had on yesterday. So this is actually the shirt I had on yesterday, and I think Brown is having a moment. But these are like $5.99, and I buy them big. I buy t-shirts big, intentionally, like I said, to wear over things like bike shorts, yoga pants, so I can run around. I've got my bum covered up. It's not tight fitting. I can go to the gym in it and you'd be okay. But I thought this one was really cute, and the yoga pants are actually in the wash. I've got to wash this one, but I was going to wash it separate since it's got Jeremiah 29:11 on it. It's got a little butterfly, and there's a couple little sparklies in there, and I thought this was super cute. Like I said, it's massively huge, but it's cheaply made. This isn't something you're gonna like have forever. It's not a, it's cheaply made. It's probably gonna shrink. But it was only $5.99. Okay, then the other one I got is this one, which I think is so cute. I've seen these, right? Y'all seen these. This one's really sparkly. It's got the perfume bottle on it. It's this Paris 1956 fashion. It's got a little bow. Super cute. Again, I'm thinking, you know, over a pair of, you know, bicycle shorts, over a pair of black capris, over, you know, black yoga pants. I'm just going to put this on. I'm going to run a couple of errands. It's my weekend wear. I actually have my black cargos that I was going to wear. I'm probably going to put this on tomorrow. But yeah, so both $5.99. So if you're looking for just kind of cute, inexpensive tops, anything in there, the prices are great. So I got that. Okay, and then I went to Five Below, and this was $10. And it is an arched shelf with drawers. So it's got this area, which is great for sitting my bottles, you know, in here. And then we've got two drawers. Let me move it so you can kind of, can you see the, so I thought about getting two, but I decided I wanted a lamp. So this was $10. They did have a round one with gold, like pieces on the side that hold the two. It's two-tiered, and there's an arch, a gold arch on each side, a little metal piece that holds the two tiers together. And it's got a Lazy Susan. So it would be, I picked that one up first, but the area that I have is very narrow. So this is perfect. And I have lots of tubes of like contour sticks and blush sticks and lip glosses and mascaras, and I love to play makeup. So this is going to be really perfect, and I like that it's clear. So, you know, anyway, so yeah, I got that. I love that. Okay, so then I went to the at-home store, and I got a lot of really great ideas of things I think I want to put in this open space. I've actually took some pictures, and I'm probably going to go into ChatGPT and have her put them on the wall to see if I really, really want to go back and get any of those. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't have to have it today. I like a curated home. I don't have to have everything all done and made up instantly. I want it to be collected. So that's what we're doing. So next to this little stand, I want to put a lamp because it's a little dark right there in that area. So yeah, this was on clearance at the at-home store. So it's this cute little lamp. I love, this is like burlappy linen kind of look. And then see, I've got the artwork in my bedroom is like these white flowers. And so I thought this would look really cute. It's a wooden desk that I set and do my makeup at. It's actually a secretary roll top desk. So I just feel like the white, I like the distressing on it, this, and then, you know, of course, this is like, so I'm going to have those both sitting on top there. So when I get it done, I'll try to take a picture, and then when I get the other furniture in here, get some more stuff done, I'm going to show you what I have going on here. I'm actually cleaning. I'm home cleaning. I've got laundry going, like I said. I got up and made Nick breakfast and packed his bag for lunch. I've got just general little clutter, like the kitchen table's all stacked up. I've got a plant I want to plant out in the yard. I can't find my shovel, so I'm going to have to go get something. But just kind of sticking around the house, doing stuff like that. Wanted to share this stuff with you. Not be in my car for a minute. So yeah, so if y'all are in Hobby Lobby, and see, that's the thing, Hobby Lobby, I feel like Hobby Lobby is supposed to be a safe place. It's a Christian store. They play Christian music. Man, mosquitoes. You know, I just feel like it's a home decor store. I feel like I should be able to go into a home decor store and just shop at my leisure and feel comfortable in there. And after that man said something to me, I'm now looking. I'm looking at people, and I'm like, why did you target this old lady? There's women in there of all ages, all sizes, some dressed all the way to the nines, some and just little pieces of material with their butt cheeks hanging out. And you picked me, the old lady in the workout. This, I don't know. But it bothered me. So, needless to say, I ain't going back over there. Okay, so that's it. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to work on editing this video. Hopefully I'm going to get it up tomorrow. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you found lately. And I will see you in the next one. Y'all remember to like, subscribe, and let me some comments. I love to chit chat with you guys. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.